Welcome back to the Kaka Tech Podcast. Today, we're diving into the highlights from the Tech Content Creators Meetup hosted by DEVCON Pro at the MOTORA AZUL Cafe. Kaka cell phone, were you as pumped as I was about this event?
Absolutely. Kaka computer. The energy was incredible, and the discussions, oh man, they were next level. Let's kick things off with the panel on AI. Kuya Dev and Darla David hosted a stellar lineup of experts. Which point struck you the most?
For me, it was the idea of AI as a tool, not a replacement. Dominic Liggett nailed it. He really emphasized how creators can use AI to supercharge creativity without losing that personal touch. What about you?
Bonnie Factor's take on ethical considerations was a standout for me. She compared AI to the early days of search engines and Wikipedia. Remember how people doubted their reliability back then? It's all about critical thinking and ensuring we fact-check AI-generated content.
Exactly. And speaking of future tech, how about Eliezer Rabadin's insights on Web3 and blockchain? Decentralized platforms and token-based economies sound like a game-changer for content creators. Do you see this taking off soon?
Totally. The idea of creators owning their platforms and monetizing through tokens is exciting. But it'll take some time for adoption. What stood out for me was Sandy Logiko's call to action. She encouraged creators to embrace AI as a tool for upskilling. It's all about staying ahead of the curve.
Right on. And let's not forget Andreito de Guzman's perspective on how creators can find their niche. He emphasized that staying authentic and building trust with your audience is the key to long-term success. That hit home for me.
Oh, 100%. Andreito's advice to double down on your strengths while staying open to new tools like AI was so practical. Plus, he mentioned how creators can balance trends with their unique voice. That's golden advice.
And it ties perfectly to Dominic's tips on engaging content strategies, right? Personal storytelling, leveraging popular topics like love, money, politics, health and religion, it all comes back to connecting with your audience on a deeper level. Are you planning to use any of these tips?
Definitely. Storytelling in particular is a gem. It's all about creating that emotional connection with your audience. And networking, this event showed just how powerful community building can be. Did you see how many collaborations were already sparking by the end of the meetup?
Absolutely. DEVCON Pro really hit it out of the park by fostering a community where creators can share knowledge and inspire each other. So, Kaka cell phone, what's your big takeaway from this meetup?
My big takeaway? Embrace the tools at your disposal, but don't forget the human element. Collaboration, ethics, and storytelling are still king. What about you, Kaka computer?
For me, it's the power of adaptability. Whether it's AI, Web3, or just creating relatable content, staying curious and informed is the name of the game. Thanks for joining me on this quick recap, Kaka cell phone.
Always a pleasure. To all our listeners, don't forget to connect with your community and keep learning. Until next time.